gentlemen, welcome to another wonderful episode of the Stratus Gaming Podcast. Each and every Tuesday, we join you here live on twitch.tv/addictivenerds to talk about all things cloud gaming, be it news and more. I'm one of your hosts, Robbie Robb. Joining me on the other corner is the beautiful, the wonderful Ant Gore. Ant, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I just noticed my hair's wet and it made my shirt all wet.
Ah, yep. I know, I just took a shower before the podcast too.
Yeah. But I'm doing pretty
Yep.
good. I'm kind of under the weather, but it's because I got my microchip in, so now my body's fighting
Yep.
it. It's like, what is this?
Yep, don't worry. We'll let our Microsoft overlords, we'll make them proud today. We got a couple topics about them later on in the show. But, yeah, I mean, it's been a week this last week, as it usually is every week. It's been a week. I mean, we're all.
Like I said, I've been kind of tired. I haven't really done much. I played Outriders, only really thing I played this week.
Yeah. I've also played a bit of Outriders too, but I'll get into that after I talk about me finishing Yakuza 5. And boy, that was a long game. And it didn't need to be that long. I bring it up being a long game is like half the game you kind of care about, the other half. Do you care about baseball?
No, not really.
All right, so there's a quarter of the game gone. There's this whole character who used to be a baseball player.
The game is about baseball?
What was that?
I said a quarter of the game is about baseball?
Yes. Our character used to be a baseball player. And everybody he's ever come in contact. Out like later on in life, after 17 years after he left the pro league because of the whole sign fixing thing. Yeah. Everybody comes in contact he used to play baseball with, either in high school or middle school. Or like used to be a coach of his or something along those lines. It is just that. And then there's this whole thing where you're in prison and you're just going around talking to people. There's no fighting, it's just talking to people.
It's a boring prison. It's just like.
Yep. Oh, and then you get stuck on a mountain. Then you get stuck on a mountain, then you gotta go hunting. Like Cabela's, like 2005 kind of style hunting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What wasn't that great. But overall, the overall story I enjoyed immensely. So I would give it, for myself, I'd give it as a review. Yakuza 5, it did take a long time to get to its completion, and even left on a pretty, I would say a pretty iffy ending. Like, it wasn't that strong compared to other games in the series.
That's your least favorite Yakuza game, or which one's your favorite? You had 7, right?
Yeah. At the moment, I might actually put Yakuza 5 at the bottom of my list. There's more than I didn't fully enjoy in the game compared to others in the story, even though it brought a lot of great characters and whatnot. I would put it at the bottom of the list because they just tried so much for this game. I give it a 6 out of 10. It doesn't even deserve the 7 that we normally do here at the podcast. But it's still a higher score than Rage 2.
I mean, what you give Rage 2? That was like the worst game of all time, you said?
I think I might have given it a 2 or something.
That's real low.
Yep.
Real low.
Okay, yep, anyways.
So you played Yakuza 5. What else you do?
Yep. Another game I played, which also came out on Stadia Pro this last week, is Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. I've never fully played the game before. I've only, saw people play when it first came out and watched the demo and whatnot. But never really played the game myself, and then I decided to hop on in because it's sorry, wonderful wife of mine in the background. Anyways, so I decided to go ahead and start the game, and yeah, it is a beautiful game even through streaming on Stadia. It looks fantastic, runs great, runs at a 60 FPS. And honestly, that's one of the main things I like about any game on a service as if it's 60 versus a standard 30.
Yep, I still
So
can't
just
tell the difference, except for like a handful of games.
yep. But one of those games you definitely notice is Kingdom Hearts.
Yep, that's the only game really. How many hours you put into Resident Evil 7?
Maybe I've only gone to the first hour.
No,
So
the
I'm
game's
playing
not
it on
fun.
and
You
off.
could probably beat it, I think, at like 6 hours. Like the game's not long.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really not that long. But like, and I do enjoy horror games, even if they make me a little scared. Like, I love that adrenaline rush of playing those games.
Nope. Okay, we're out. I need you to just riff. I gotta go grab something real quick. I'll be right back. I can still hear you. I'm just gonna mute myself.
Okay. So while he's doing that, I can also okay, that's nice. Okay. All right. So for those who are on the audio side of the podcast, uh Ant left a nice little picture of Jason Mantzoukas as a profile picture of him while he's gone. And I mean, some say it kind of looks like him. You know what? I don't fully see it. But you know what? Jason Mantzoukas, it looks really nice on him. As a nice profile picture. It gives someone good to look at every once in a while. But while he's gone, there is something that I also been playing, which is, yeah, Outriders. But I did not want to necessarily play the game installed on a machine this time around. So I decided to play it on xCloud. But through the version of xCloud for PC using the UWP app. And yeah, I'm like been playing it on there. Let me tell you. All right, the service is great. The app it does have its issues. I mean, it is a test app. It's in beta, but it works really well. The only issue I have is with Outriders itself. Likes to hiccup every once in a while. Sometimes it would stop the game, and I had to play this prologue 3 times just to get far enough to where I can not have to start a new game and have to do this whole little all right, this is how you shoot, this is how you walk, this is how you grapple over things. It's like I am not wanting to do that many times, and like it just drained me after the last time. It's like, all right, I'll get back to this game after I've done this section. And yes, I did.
Yeah, I also had issues with the xCloud app on the computer, where Outriders wouldn't even open the first time I tried it. It opened eventually, but it was just having a lot of issues.
Yep, it could have just been servers. Like everybody's trying to play this game, and like yeah, there is issues in the matchmaking and whatnot. Yeah, you can't fully play between PC and Xbox. If you try, someone will get kicked after 30 seconds. It's a whole thing, and like they do bring that up in their patch notes and whatnot, and why they removed it. Yep. Yeah, but once you do finish the prologue, you can skip it for another player. But if you're playing it on a new platform, it doesn't save your cross progression across platforms.
Yeah, the game
Only on the
has no
same
cross.
platform. So if I played it on PC during the beta, not on Xbox. So I had to do it all from the beginning, and I couldn't skip it because it was a new character that hasn't done this game before. So I then have to try to get past the section, and it's like, stop. All right, screw it. All right, gotta go back to the beginning, do this whole section again. All right, dang it. All right, and like on the third time, I was like, I'm done. It's like I'll get past this section after I get my powers, and everything should be fine. And I did. So woo, I got that going for me. Yeah.
Let's play the game.
But I will say a better gaming experience I had was actually doing the backwards compatibility with the 360 game. And although it didn't come out on 360 natively or to begin with, it is the 360 port of Banjo-Kazooie. I've never played Banjo-Kazooie or really seen it. So I have no idea what the story's about. I just know there's a bear and there's some good bluegrass music.
It's a real good game. It's a collectathon. You're just collecting all the stuff.
Yep.
Real
it's one of those collect them all games.
Yep. I love that game. Nuts and Bolts, on the other hand, should not have ever been made. Don't ever play Nuts and Bolts. Not a good game.
We'll see. So as Potato asks, who's in the chat, which you can join us live every Tuesday, and join us in the chat, and who knows, we might even talk to you. Potato MBX asks, who is who? So, I will say, we don't have the full, bottom thirds yet, for like our little kind of screens, but I'm Robbie Rob here on the top right, and Aunt Gore is over there in the top left.
Rob, can you
with
turn your mic up a tad bit?
Oh, turn my mic up a tad bit?
Yeah. I don't know if you can, or if you're maxed out, because it might just be wavelength.
No. Yeah, I'm wondering.
Nope.
Like, am I quiet on
I think you just
stream
quiet for
side?
me. I think you're just quiet for me. I turned you up and now I can hear you.
Okay, that works. Wanted to make sure. All right, let's see. But yeah, Banjo-Kazooie, I've actually really been enjoying the game, and like it runs really well on the service compared to Outriders. But that's just 360 backwards compatibility with Freya. It's only a 360 game, but it ran really well, and I was actually enjoying kind of playing this old school game I haven't really played before. But is this a retro game?
Yeah, it's N64. N64
Okay.
is 100% retro.
All right, where does the retro cut off?
I think now it's like I go by half generation. So we're on 7 now, so the N64 is retro
We're on
now.
8.
We're on 8, yeah, okay. So the N64 is 100% retro. And the PS2 is starting to be there.
Okay. I would almost say that some games for the PlayStation 2 definitely feel like they are retro. Would the original release of Kingdom Hearts 2 be retro? Not Final Mix?
Well, Final Mix
Maybe.
came out a year after regular one.
It did?
Yeah, so not even a year. So at least in Japan, the game came out December 2015 for Kingdom Hearts 2. No, 2005, not 2015, 2005. And then in October of 2006, Final Mix came out.
All right. Because I only seen other people play Final Mix until I was able to play it myself through Game Pass. And,
Yeah, because remember, Final Mix
like,
never came out to the U.S. We just got it on the PS3. Was the first time we ever got it.
Yep. Because, I do know that at least some speedrunners do play it on the PlayStation 2. Well, at least they used to. Now they don't have to anymore because it's now on the latest consoles and whatnot. And now on PC, so no reason to go back. But yeah. Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix is definitely a fun game. And when it was originally released on the PlayStation 2, like it still improved on load times like quite a bit, even though it's running on the same platform. So it just made optimizations and whatnot compared to the base game. But that's all the games I've really been playing, except Kingdom Hearts 3 since it's finally released on PC.
Yeah, I played a bit of that. I'm on Toy Story. I finally got past fucking... What is her name? Sutton Angelica? Is that Angelica? Is that her name? The fucking waifu doll that you fight in Toy Story.
Oh yeah, I think it is Angelica.
I finally beat that. Also, I forgot to give you an update. Dave is no longer a mod on the channel. He lost his power. I had to take his mod responsibilities away. You know he timed me out on my own fucking channel?
Dave.
So like
Dave,
he had to get his shit he had to get his shit taken.
Alright. So,
but yeah, I played that in Outriders. I'm about 2 hours in Outriders.
Alright, that works. Yeah. And yeah, like Outriders, it's an alright game. There's nothing special about it. Like, not even the abilities are that special to me.
Like I said, I'm not too far in to really give an opinion. But I enjoy it so far when I play. Like, it's a fun party game to play with some friends. Because what is it? 3 teammates? Is you and 2 other people? Or is it you and 3 other people? I have not played online yet, so I have no clue.
I don't know if it's, everybody moving over to 3 multiplayer, or is it like still a 4 multiplayer game? But with that though, there's really nothing else we've been playing, right?
No, I don't think so.
Then with that, do you think it's time for us to move on to the news?
Let's get into the news. There's not a lot of news stuff.
Yep, we only got 4 topics for you guys today. Not that much news in this last week. I was looking. I was looking at Amazon's Twitter. Nothing new there. Nothing really new in terms of like services or whatnot coming to Xbox. Except maybe the Xbox client that I guess was given all the instructions on how to get it over the weekend. Which, probably could have been a topic of the show or something. But you know what?
Oh, what to
There's
get
enough tutorials.
Xbox PC?
Enough to... Yep.
Yeah.
But there's been enough people in that, so don't have to worry about that. But we can go ahead and start out with topic number 1. Xbox boss says cloud gaming coming to iOS soon. This is Roland Bishop over at comicbook.com. So the only thing about this is that Phil Spencer replied yes to someone saying iOS soon, ? And the only reason I put it in here as a topic of discussion, why is this news?
I was going to ask that. I was like, why? This is why I hate journalists sometimes, because they grasp at straws a lot.
Yeah, and this is
we already knew it was soon. We already knew it was soon.
Yeah, like they already said, all right, it's going to be coming out springtime. It's like, and guess what? It's springtime, so you know what? It's going to come out soon. So not much we need to worry about there.
Yeah.
So yes.
Slow news day, people just had to do something to keep their jobs, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. It's like, oh, Phil Spencer said something. He usually doesn't respond to anyone. Except when he does. And yeah, like, it really didn't need to be this at all.
I mean, but who's worse? Is it the guy who wrote it or the two guys talking about him writing this that doesn't need to be news?
Honestly, both. The three of us, we're not that great.
Okay. So yeah, it's coming to iOS. Congratulations. When it's here, then talk to me.
Yep. When it's here, it's here.
I can't test that, so I'm gonna need like Mitch or somebody. I don't own an iPhone. Oh no, you have an iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll be able to test it out as well.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be done through Safari too, so I don't have to download an app.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess next news story. Coming soon to Xbox Game Pass, Grand Theft Auto 5, Xbox Touch Controls, and more. This is by Xbox Wire from Megan Spur.
Community manager.
What happened?
The community manager at Xbox.
Oh, okay.
Xbox Wire is their official blog.
I am aware of that.
Yep.
So we got Grand Theft Auto 5 coming back to console. This time, also cloud, which is pretty cool because I would love to play some GTA Online over the cloud.
Mm-hmm. And I don't think it's actually on like even GeForce Now.
I don't think.
It's not because Rockstar said no.
Yeah.
So this is the first time in a while it's coming back to cloud gaming. Because it wasn't during the beta of GeForce Now. Then GeForce Now left beta, and a lot of companies pulled out. Rockstar being one of them, Activision being another.
Yeah. They said don't use our shit. So yeah, it's GTA 5. We really don't have to go over this game. This game came out in 2013. Like this game is old. This game is almost retro.
Yep. Old game is old. In fact, I want to say in a week, this game, like next week, this game has been out for 8 years
it came out in October.
6 years on PC.
Oh, on PC.
No, but on PC came out April 15th.
Okay, yeah, because it definitely came out in October on 360 and PS3.
Was it April 15th? I know it was April in 2015. So GTA 5 PC release.
Okay, while Rob does that, we'll just go down.
Yep.
Next game, Zombie Army 4 Dead War on cloud, console, and PC. See some PC fucking Game Pass games. Everybody loves talking shit about that. Quick synopsis about it. Hitman zombie hordes are back for more in the spine-chilling shooter from the makers of Sniper Elite 4. It has a campaign, 1 to 4 players. Takes place in 1940s Europe, and you can fight to save humankind. So it's another shooter. I have never played Zombie Army. Have you?
I have.
Oh, okay.
Is
it fun? At least
it is. It is just a like a little fun indie version of like Left 4 Dead or something.
Okay. So nothing much to say about it. Okay. So next game.
I mean, it is a fun game. I say definitely give it a try. It's definitely worth it, especially with it being on Game Pass.
Yeah.
And like mostly the first four games we're talking about, GTA 5, Zombie Army 4, and then our next game, Disneyland Adventures, all come out April 8th.
Yeah, so Disneyland Adventures. Go drive through the go walk through the Disney World, Disneyland theme park. You can't go anywhere else because it's still COVID, so you know. Do that. Granted, it is the old park. It doesn't have Galaxy's Edge, which, you know, it's fine. It's fine.
Yep, well, that's fine, because,
that's
experience
Cloud,
the magic
right?
of Disneyland.
Oh,
what was
I
that?
hear myself. Nope, I was doing something and I unmuted the stream. That's coming to Cloud on April 8th.
Yep. So, yep, experience the magic of Disneyland. Take a journey where stories come to life and dreams come true, right in your living room, or with you on your phone in the cloud. You can be out in the park. You could be in Disneyland, or you know, actually, you can really be in Disney World. Disney World's open. Go walk through Disneyland while you're going through Disney World.
Disneyland is also open now.
This, you know, it probably is actually, yeah. So go through Disneyland as you go through Disneyland. So explore Disneyland Park from Main Street, USA to Critter Country, where you can join Peter Pan to battle Captain Hook, high five Mickey Mouse, and hug Snow White. Why does it have to be Snow White?
I don't know. Maybe they want to hug Snow White. I don't fucking know, Rob.
Yeah, I want to hug Tiana.
I don't know. Do they even have Tiana in that game? Who knows? I never played it.
But you know what else is another Disney game coming to the cloud? On xCloud?
What's
Rush, a Disney Pixar adventure. Also released April 8th. So Rush, a Disney Pixar adventure, invites families and friends of all ages to experience the world of 6 beloved Disney Pixar films. Team up with characters from The Incredibles, Ratatouille, Up, Cars, Toy Story, and Finding Dory to solve puzzles and uncover hidden secrets. So yeah, fuck Finding Nemo.
Well, I mean, it's like they can't do the water graphics. Like, that's too hard. So like, just take it out.
So let's do Finding Dory instead.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
Yeah, it's Finding Dory, not Finding Nemo.
Whatever. I never even seen that movie, so I can't even tell you. So next we got NHL 21. I know all the Canadians in the chat super excited. That's coming to EA Play on console, Xbox.
Let's go Maple Leafs.
Play some hockey, you know. I don't fucking know any hockey teams.
Yep, that's the description of the game. Play some hockey.
Play some hockey, guys.
Anyways, coming April 12th. Yeah, carve your path to superstardom into an expanded be a pro mode and go down one of the league's greatest. Or go down as one of the league's greatest. On ice, change up the attack with all new moves, deeks, dangles, and evasive maneuvers inspired by the league's most groundbreaking innovators. You know, I don't know that much about NAL.
So exactly. So my synopsis of this game, play some hockey, was perfectly fine.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what deeks are. Dekes.
I don't know.
What's a deek? A deceptive movement or feint that includes or induces an opponent to move out of position.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What does that need to be in the description?
I don't know. Because it's a moving hockey, I guess. So next we got Rain on Your Parade. This is going to cloud, console, and PC. ID at Xbox. April 15th. Travel the world as a cute cardboard cloud and ruin everyone's day. Unlock new methods of mischief in over 50 levels, each with unique settings and objectives. Make new friends and help them too. It's an adorable... What the fuck does that say?
Schadenfreude.
You adding too many big words in this description.
Yeah, Schadenfreude game.
Yeah, what?
This is from their press release, so...
I can't read as it is. You want me to read that?
Yeah. Honestly, okay. I got you there. I understand that. But yeah,
okay. Yeah. That sounds fun.
It does. And it is, yeah, one of those ID and Xbox games. So yeah, I'll definitely want to play this game. Because I definitely want to go out and play a lot more indie games.
Let's see, when is this game?
And another indie game coming out April 15th is Pathway. Assemble a bold team of adventurers and journey through the desert wilderness. In 1936, Nazi influences spread, along with the rumors of secret excavations, mysterious artifacts, and gruesome occult rituals. Outwit foes in strategic squad combat and locate ancient treasures before they fall into the wrong hands. This sounds like a good TJ game. Private Jeebus game.
Well, why? Because it has fascism in it? Got him.
Yeah.
I don't
Yep.
actually know that. Well, I assume it has fascism because it's Nazis influence, but like,
Yeah. On top of that, it's like a strategy game, and we know how our wonderful friend TJ loves his strategy games.
So I think the
And,
biggest news out of this release of games is on 420. You know, just Blaze. You could play some MLB The Show 21 on Xbox, cloud, and console. So you could smoke some weed and then play MLB just like the real life experience.
yep, and then join us afterwards at 6 o'clock 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern on 420 to join us on a special episode of Stratus Gaming Podcast.
We're not doing anything for 420. The
We're showing
episode,
up.
The 420 episode is you guys just gonna be sitting looking at me when I'm blitzed out my mind. I'm not gonna know where I'm at. Okay, so yeah, MLB The Show, PlayStation exclusive game coming to Xbox Game Pass. Well, it's no longer exclusive anymore. So Xbox people could get it technically for free, quote unquote, and then PlayStation people got to pay $70 for it.
Yeah, PlayStation pays $70 to keep the game.
It is. So here's the thing, though. I may still buy, because if we were going to buy this to play a league, I still may buy this on PS5 just because since I don't have a Series X, this game, there is 2 different SKUs. And there is not cross-gen play. There is just cross-play.
Yeah, play with your friends on PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5 across platform play.
Yeah, I don't think if you're on a PS4 version, I don't think you can play with people like on the Series X. From what I read on Twitter, I don't know if that's true or not. But that's what it seemed like.
I believe that's not true, because I believe you are able to play across all platforms together.
If that's the case, then I don't care. I won't buy it then. But, like, if I only could play with last-gen people, I'll probably get it on PlayStation. But while you look that up, so we got the PlayStation Now games for April 2021, Marvel's Avengers, Borderlands, and The Long Dark. This is from PlayStation Blog. I don't think PlayStation Blog put 2 rights to them, so that's who it is. Games added 4/6/21 and doesn't include the PS5 version. F's in chat, guys. You got Marvel Avengers, leaves July 5th, 2021. You got Borderlands 3, leaves September 29th, 2021. And The Long Dark, no date to leave. It's just up there for a while, I guess.
Yep, The Long Dark will stay there on the service. And like these 3 games, you pretty much know who they are by now. Marvel's Avengers, we've talked about it a little bit.
Train wreck game, 0 out of 10 game. Bad game, don't play it. No, it's okay. It's fun.
Well, now you can if you have PlayStation Now.
It's fun.
Is it worth $30 to keep, or is it worth
I mean, I paid
the $10 a month?
I paid for it to keep, so who's the real idiot?
Yep.
You got anything to comment on this? I still have to get PlayStation Now to try it out. But I want to wait until it goes on sale. Or there's a sale. I think you can do it for $1 now, right? Is that what it is? For a month?
Yes. Or no, I think it's either $1 a month or $1 for a week. But there's also a 7-day free trial as well for new members. And going back really fast to our previous topic of the Game Pass stuff, they're also now bringing 50 games with touch controls over to the xCloud app as well.
Nice.
Which is nice. And yeah, also looking up MLB The Show, it is full crossplay across all platforms.
Okay, so it is last gen in the new ones? Okay, that's okay. That's not
it's getting a feature that no other sports title can offer.
Crossplay? That's nuts.
I know.
EA doesn't even want to do it.
And out of PlayStation of all people.
Yeah, I know, right? They hate crossplay.
Yeah. I mean, think about the kids. But yeah, I'm fully excited to actually give this game on a try. Last MLB game I played was probably on the PSP. And that's probably it. I have not played another baseball game in the past who knows how many years.
Yeah, I haven't played since some NBA. Danielle wants bugs in them. I guess we're switching between topics, so I can do it for you real quick as soon as I find it. Where is it at?
And yeah, those Mickey, 3 PlayStation games coming.
It's Riku. They put bugs in him.
What? We should probably stop doing that on the podcast, but it's fine. I keep forgetting to take it off during podcasts, but it's whatever. No one takes the show seriously.
I mean, I know. but I still let you do it. That's the type of podcast I run here. But
Okay,
with that, we'll go on to our last topic of the show. The Google Stadia details technically intricate aspects in dev blog. So, I didn't actually fully write everything out in this. Oh wait, no, I did. There was really nothing else.
Okay.
It's like I'm looking at this. It's like, this is a really short topic. I don't think I really did everything.
Yeah.
But no, I did. Since its inception, Google has maintained its Stadia dev blog to make announcements about new tools, features, programs, and partnerships. The Stadia team is now using it as to cover a cloud streaming platform's technical aspects with an eye towards achieving simplicity in a world of complexities for our end users. So Google's first entry for the series on the Stadia dev blog talks about building Stadia controller setup in our mobile app with Flutter. So at first glance, setting up the Stadia controller might appear to be a relatively straightforward process. The user needs to turn the controller on, use the Stadia mobile app to find and connect to the controller via Bluetooth, send it Wi-Fi credentials, and then start playing. Of course, conditions aren't always ideal given the thousands of different phones and Wi-Fi routers. Possible technical failures include Wi-Fi and Bluetooth low energy, getting disrupted by signal noise and strength. Other failure points include a user's phone might have an unreliable antenna, the controller might be low on battery or lose power in the middle of setup, a user might background the app or turn Bluetooth off during the setup, a Wi-Fi router might not connect to the controller might have a mandatory software update that fails to install correctly. These are all examples of issues that could be accounted for in the hardware setup flow. Besides reliability, correctness, and approachability, were other tentpoles that the team had in mind. That is it. So honestly, there really wasn't any other new news topics in this last week for Stadia, because the last one was just
they're always doing stuff.
Yeah, but it looks like they are looking at ways to improve connecting your Stadia controller. And actually, if they can enable using the Bluetooth to use on other devices, that'd be great too. I would really like that, because then I'd be able to use a Stadia controller.
Well, I don't think
over
the Stadia
Bluetooth.
controller has Bluetooth in it.
It does. It talks about building the Stadia controller setup. Yep.
Sure, they're not talking about just like the app that can use Bluetooth, because I don't really think there's any Bluetooth in the Stadia controller at all. Because nothing uses it at all.
It is. It's just for setup, and that's it.
Oh yeah, I didn't think it had it.
Yep.
Okay.
It's connect the controller via Bluetooth and send its Wi-Fi credentials.
Oh, okay. That's weird. All right. So,
Yep.
You got anything else with this topic that was super interesting?
Um,
What's it?
Oh,
Are you
I
gonna
know.
Get to the topic of the
I
show?
wanted because let me tell you, even on a slow news day, Stadia still brings out something to talk about. There is always a news article about it that's not like, oh, here's like new games coming to the service and whatnot. And yeah. And let me tell you, I'm happy about that, because it's one of the things Stadia has over Amazon Luna. And in this topic of the show, we're talking about 5 ways that Amazon Luna could improve. And kind of what it needs to improve. And that first topic that I put down was news. There's no news for this service. I look every week for like the past going over a week of between each week after week, trying to find some form of news that isn't a review on the service.
That or what games they're getting this week.
Oh yeah, or like not even what new games are coming this week, but what's being promoted this week.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I want something else to talk about, like either good or bad. Nobody's talking about it. There's no publicity for this game.
I'm looking on their Twitter to see if I can find what was the last thing that they posted that was actually news. I'll say the most news is something from the 5th where they said that Kind of Funny is going to be streaming some Amazon Luna on tomorrow. So that's pretty much it. That's the most news they have had.
Oh, good. They got a relatively medium-sized company in terms
You
of
wanna be throwing
like
shade.
knowledge to talk about the service and
Yeah.
play it on stream. That's about it. I mean, congratulations. I'm
They're just
good.
trying to
Good
build
job,
their
everyone.
tech up. They're trying to get their games list going. I don't know what.
I
I don't know what they're
know.
doing. I don't know what they're doing, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and actually, I had this as number 4, but I'll move it to number 2 as we talk about games. They need more day and date games, like these big games.
I don't think they have
Like
anything
X.
that's ever been day and date, right? Nothing has been day and date on a service. It's all.
Yeah, no, it's just a bunch of old games, and as we know, old games are old.
Old games are.
We might still like it, but it's still not gonna sell the service.
Yeah.
Like, oh, sweet, I can play some of these old games, but I can also do that on xCloud. I can do that on PlayStation now. Why should I do it on Amazon Luna?
Yeah.
And I mean, like, yeah. In fact, a lot of the games people remember like playing. But yeah, like it really should have more day-and-date games. Like even Stadia is promoting Resident Evil Village. I was almost gonna say Revelations, which is coming out very soon.
Yeah.
And hey, you know what? For a limited time,
Well, I think
if you
the thing
pre-order
is
the
right now
game,
because you can't buy games on Luna, right? It's only the subscription service.
yeah,
So I
it's
think
only
that's maybe why
subscription.
they don't have it. It's because they're probably not getting any contracts to put that on like their subscription service. I should really buy a Luna controller. They're $70. You get $20 off if you use this promo code 20 off Luna 21. So I should buy one for $50. But like, I don't even have a Fire Stick. I would have to buy a Fire Stick also.
I mean, like even that, it's like, is it really that worth it at the moment? I mean, it's like probably like a good time to like maybe just hop on in and get on the train before it leaves.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's just nothing interesting about it. Like no newer games. It doesn't even have ray tracing compared to other services. And by other services, I mean GeForce Now. GeForce Now is the only one that doesn't. But I mean, GeForce Now is also the other service that uses a Windows style server to run the games.
Mute it. Yep.
And at least with that, if you play for the Premier Edition, which is now what it's called versus just Frontier, or
It's
Founders.
Premier. It's Founders and Premier Access. Is that what it is?
You know what? I could also think. I think it could also be Frontier now. But no, I think it is Premier. But yeah, with it though. Yeah, I say, yeah. With it though, like you get ray tracing and whatnot if you actually pay for the service, and if you're doing like the subscription service of Ubisoft Plus, then there you go. You're gonna be playing the same games, if not more Ubisoft games, on GeForce Now, with whatever controller you want to use, over Bluetooth. And that brings me into the next topic, a changeable bitrate. I'm looking right now. Amazon Luna still doesn't have changeable. Oh,
I mean, it's better than PlayStation Now's bitrate, but still, it would be nice if you can up it.
yeah,
'Cause what
or
is it
yeah,
set
like
to?
I would love to be able to play it less blocky.
Yeah. What is it set
Like-
to manually?
It might be set to 20 or less.
Uh-huh.
It's not good. When playing a game like Far Cry 5, for example, it is very much a blocky mess. Because of all the artifacting going on stream.
Uh-huh.
And like that's the one thing like a lot of these services need to improve on. Is just the ability to be able to play these games at a high enough bitrate to where it doesn't look like you're watching a video. Because yeah, like I played all of Cyberpunk 2077 on GeForce Now. And it looked great to me because not only did I have ray tracing, but it also had a high enough bitrate to where I didn't see any artifacting while playing the game. Not on my computer, not on my 4K TV, using my GeForce, not my GeForce Now stick, my Google TV stick. And like, yeah, and I was able to use an Xbox controller when I was using it over Bluetooth to the Google TV, or using the Stadia controller when I have it plugged into my computer. Because it doesn't matter what controller I have plugged in, it just works.
Yeah. Like I gotta give Luna as a whole a better, just like more time. I haven't touched it since like I've been paying for it for months and have not used anything with it. But it's mainly because I don't have a Fire Stick and I can't play like when I'm sitting in my room. Like I have to play on my computer or my phone. And I always don't want to do that. Sometimes I want to play on the TV, but I have no way to do that. So I need to find a Fire Stick. I should have got one on Black Friday when they were super cheap. Well,
how do I get to Amazon Luna now? I put luna.amazon.com, and
Yeah, it's
that
on
doesn't
it.
open up.
I think it's amazon.com/Luna.
I'm giving that a try now. Yeah, that's me. All right. So yeah, set up your Luna controller when you first enter it now.
Yeah, it's
And
amazon.com.
that's all fine. All right, settings. I'm looking this up now because I want to confirm this. Hey, actually, it doesn't look like I can even.
Oh.
Doesn't even look like I can change anything from here. Is there a way I can re-download? Yeah, I want to be able to re-download the clients.
The client you get from Luna, amazon.com/Luna/getting started.
Well,
That's how
click
you do that.
getting
But while you
started.
look up
There we
that,
go.
let's get on next. Are we on controller? Which one are we on? Did we do controller?
We
availability,
now
or
are on controller availability.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is, yeah, I mean, you're able to get it on Amazon, but you still gotta wait for it to ship. And
Yeah, you
whatnot.
can't buy it in the store yet. Like I can't go to Best
Yeah.
Buy and buy this.
Yeah, unlike, let's say, Stadia, it's like I can just go right down the street to Best Buy
Yeah, they sell them at Best Buy.
pick it up there.
Yep.
Pick up
Which is
the
nice.
whole Frontier edition, or even just the Stadia controller. I think.
No, I don't think they sell the controller separately. At least like at my stores they don't. I know it's on the website, but it's never like in any stores near me.
Yeah. Honestly, I can also go to a pawn shop and find
Probably, yeah.
a Stadia controller.
Especially after they gave them away for free and a whole bunch of people got them.
Yep.
Okay, so let's see.
But yeah, I was working at a pawn shop for work, and yeah, there was like two right there. Honestly, there was the black one. I was really tempted that day to pick it up.
Oh, with the wasabi one. I just don't feel like paying for it.
Yep. All right, let's hear. Go to settings, audio, video quality. Yep. It is still coming soon. But it looks like they did
the bitrate.
change audio input so you can actually use it to talk to people now.
Oh, nice. Okay, what time is it?
You know what? I don't know when that happened.
I don't either. They didn't announce it.
They did not.
They don't
So you
tell
know what?
anybody.
So yeah, where's that news, Amazon? Like, even if I look up Amazon Luna, like you would think anything they post should be, somewhat of a searchable topic.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, no one even says anything about it. But yeah, my headphones are dying, so let's get to the last topic.
The last topic. And that last topic, pretty simple one. Marketing.
This goes back to the last thing. Tell us your fucking news. Stop just dropping shit and not saying anything.
Yeah. Because here we are. Like, I'm having to find out, like, what's new in the settings or whatnot, just by going into the app. That's only available on PC, I understand. But still, like, I want to know, like, oh yeah, like, yeah, I do want to know what's new in this. Like, what's like a changelog or something that I can easily find.
Oh, I don't have it installed. Wow, I should maybe install that. I've been paying for it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's doing stuff. That was loud. I don't know if you guys heard that.
Yep, I know I didn't, so.
Okay, that's good. Oh.
But that's me. I'm here. I'm not on stream.
Oh, yeah, true. Oh, well, whatever.
But yeah. But the marketing for this, like, it's barely out there. No one's really talking about it. And by no one, I mean, like, there's handfuls of people. Like, I don't want to say we're somewhat a part of this handful, because we are talking about it. Because I want another service to succeed.
Yeah.
I mean, I looked up the Shadow streaming service. that went
Is that
bankrupt.
dead yet?
Still no new news about that.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's dead. That's why.
It's not that dead.
Yeah, it still
But-
says it's still just at standard. I'm looking at it now. Yep.
Yep,
The
but
other
they're at the
ones are
bottom.
not.
Audio input. The lid on
Yeah,
controller
that's it,
mic can
yep.
be managed from the controller section.
Yep.
Wait, does the Amazon Lida controller have its own microphone?
It might. Well, yeah, because it has Alexa, I think, built into it, just like how the Google one has built in.
Oh yeah. You know what? I didn't even think about if the Stadia controller had a microphone.
Yeah, it has Google, whatever it's called, Assistant. Built
Google
in.
Assistant. Yep, and I love the Google Assistant. I will say I do have more Google Homes than I do Alexas.
I got rid of all my Alexas. I like the Google Homes better.
Yeah, I think we have an Alexa in a box
Which, yeah,
somewhere.
it has the button right there.
Oh yeah, I mean it has the button, but in terms of like the actual hole for the microphone.
Yeah, it's like, it's right here. It's in the back.
Yep.
But yeah, marketing, they need to get better on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really have anything else. Luna sucks. And not in terms of the hardware. The hardware is fine. It works. But just give us
Yeah,
more
and
stuff.
yeah, the service works, and like it works well. It's just it could work better.
Yeah.
I mean, as Pedro Pascal once said, life is good, but it can be better.
Did he say that?
He did in Wonder Woman
Yeah.
1984.
I haven't seen that movie. They took it off of Russell Call it before I could watch it.
Yep.
But yeah, Rob, I have nothing else because, like I told you, I feel like crap today because microchips. The microchips is taking over. I need to log off here and go buy some Microsoft products.
Yep. You gotta go buy that series.
I gotta go find an Xbox. My body's just telling me to go find an Xbox for some reason. I got a vaccine now. I need to buy one.
You know, if you start feeling better, you're going in the right direction.
Yeah. So. But yeah, you want to wrap it up? Want to
Yep.
take us out?
I will. So thank you everyone for joining us tonight. This has been the Stratus Gaming Podcast. Each and every Tuesday, we come here live at twitch.tv/addictive nerds to talk about all things cloud gaming, news, and more. And with that, you can also find us elsewhere on youtube.com/a bunch of words and numbers, because we're still trying to get Addicted Nerds on YouTube up to at least 100 subscribers for a custom URL, which would be fantastic. That way we can just say youtube.com/addictive nerds.
Yep.
But you can also find it on podcast services around the globe. I've been Robbie Rob. You can find me at Robbie Rob Plays and almost everywhere, except EA Play, because there's something wrong with their service, thinking that my name is wrong, that there's like offensive characters or whatnot in it. I mean, I can understand I am offensive at times, but I'm not.
Very offensive.
But I mean, like, I'm not that offensive to where I can't have my own name.
What was I gonna-
Actually, that's a good question. If I could put Hitler in
Nope.
an EA
Nope.
Play,
Nope. Hey, wrap the show up, Rob.
I mean, if I can put a character like that in my name, but I can't put Robbie Rob, there's something wrong.
I don't know why they do that. But yeah, you can find me at Gore06 on everything. On social and whatnot. I'm still working on getting the vanity URL for YouTube. Hopefully that's pretty soon. I gotta check how many followers we're at, but I don't think it's a lot. So
No,
but
because
yeah,
we really don't showcase
about
it
it.
enough.
we don't. We need to. We're bad at that.
Yeah, we really should just tell everybody to, hey,
Go follow us.
go to this YouTube channel and follow it.
Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna go raid Sal because he has like 6 people, so we might as well go say what up to him. He's playing some Pokemon Emerald. But yeah, go show him some love. Go show him that gabagool. But
Yep.
yeah, that's it. That's been this week's episode of Stratus Gaming Podcast. Appreciate everybody stopping by. You got anything else to say, Rob? Or
Oh yeah, we got 7 subscribers on the YouTube channel.
nice. Fucking.
You know what? You know what? Everybody here who's watching, there, because I'm able to.
now
Go
we're
ahead,
going
go to
over
that
Sal.
channel and follow it. Subscribe.
All right. Well, everybody have a good week. We'll see you next week. Deuces.
Yep. Stay awesome, everyone.